to Njenje Media Channel. This is a channel where we explore the truth behind the headlines. I remain one and yours only, Mike Udenta. As it appears, people, Buhari may have cancelled appointments, approvals made by late Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari. There is an indication that the President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, may have directed his Chief of Staff, that is the new one, Professor Ibrahim Agbola Gambari, to cancel all appointments and approvals made by the late Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari, without his permission. So what it means, people, that Abba Kyari was busy doing some dirty dealings. He was busy making appointments and approvals without Buhari knowing it. Suddenly, it appears they have gotten wings of it and now are telling him that in depth they can revisit all the appointments he made. Though there is no reason so far given by the president for this alleged action. However, reports that we can tell you now from Njenje Media indicate that no less than 150 memos, that is 150 memos, without the president's authorization may have been discovered. So that means when people were saying that Abba Kyari was the de facto president of Nigeria while he was alive, it means that is true. According to Guardian newspapers, the most trusted Nigerian newspaper, they said that President Buhari's special advisor on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, acknowledged that Guardian sent him an SMS seeking clarification on the development, but surely Femi declined to confirm or refute this report. Well, what that simply means, Femi sent, he simply said he has seen their text message, I have seen your text, and that was it. Nothing more. Because Guidance called yesterday, being Sunday, several times to speak to him in order to make that clarifications. Also, the special assistant on media and publicity, that is Shehu Gaba, also did not reply to an entreaties made to him. It could be because, as we all know, Abba Kyari died of COVID-19. When COVID-19 started, he died in a Lagos hospital after testing positive to the pandemic that is ravaging the whole world, that has made the whole world to sit at home in the last 3 months. And Nigerians' issue with COVID-19 is being handled in a way that many people also are now beginning to believe that it is a scam. Well, it is left for our viewers and listeners to make up their mind if what is happening in Nigeria today is a scam or not. Again, the job of the Chief of Staff makes the occupier the closest person to the president and easily the most powerful staff in the president. Of course, we knew how Buhari trusted him so much that he even sent him to Germany, where we had power minister. We had the vice president in the person of Yemi Osibanjo, who also, incidentally, is a senior lawyer. But in all this, he didn't see none of those people to send. He sent Abba Kyari. Could that be? Others are saying that is a way God saved the life of the vice president, because if the vice president had gone, probably he could have been the one that contracted that disease. The circumstances under which the late powerful aide contracted that disease, and probably one of those that brought it to Nigeria, has been something that many people don't really yet understand what actually happened. As we said before, Abba Kyari had, according to reports, traveled to Germany, in Munich, the Bavarian areas, on the 7th of March 2020 to sign an energy supply agreement with Siemens on behalf of Nigeria. Now, someone who is not elected, just an appointee of the president, is signing a document for a whole nation. These are things lawyers must actually make sure that they go to court and seek if that can stand. It is an unbelievable thing happening in Nigeria. Again, why questions were asked as to why, despite not being elected official or minister of power, the chief of staff then had to perform such an important role. Abba Kyari informed his close aide that he was on a national assignment. You see, on a national assignment to make sure that the power supply problem were fixed. We are still, of course, everybody wants the problem fixed, but it's a question of something like this is what nations go into bilateral trade agreements. Those close to him explained that that trip was evidence of his determination to ensure that President Buhari succeed in delivering on his electioneering promises, and as a patriotic move, just as some cynics accused him of hurrying to make some deals for himself. Well, we might become part of those who are cynical. It could be that he was trying to undercut. It could be. But the question that everyone must ask is, why did you bypass the vice president, and why did you bypass the power minister? Malam Abba Kyari, according to those conversant with the entire inner workings of Aso Rock, they said that he had his hands in every pie because he was leveraging on his sound education, brilliant intellect, and experience in public management and bureaucracies. Well, we have all seen where that brilliancy has landed him. One of the areas which some of those who like to criticize Abba Kyari's competence said that he has his thing at the failed African International Bank, if you remember the AIB, which he presided over. His political opponents also tried to define the late Chief of Staff as the architect of negative public perception of the Buhari administration. One can also argue that they contend that although every government throughout history is one to harbor a kitchen cabinet, a caucus, or a cabal, the remarkable distinction here is whether the kitchen cabinet is public-spirited or self-centered. We at Njenje Media, you already know where we stand with Abba Kyari. We called him the president Nigerians never elected because whenever Buhari said he was not aware, it appears Abba Kyari was aware. The question is, did he feed back to Buhari? Now that they have started digging into his past, an interesting day is ahead of us. We are now sitting back, getting our popcorn to see how this is going to end. Because as it may be that Abba Kyari might be unraveled, that we might begin to see some dodgy and shady businesses that happened under him. Once more, this is Njenje Media channel. Please subscribe to this channel to help us grow. At the same time, I remain one and yours only, Mike Udenta.